Hi, how you doing? It's Jeff Sinker back again with another Iron Maiden song, and of course this is Wrathchild. Great song. Really is a fun song to play. Not too hard, you know. If you're playing Iron Maiden riff, you'll not find this too challenging. It's fairly condensed what we've got to cover in this as well. You know, we're going to cover all of the verse and the intro, which is the same. Going to look at the chorus, and we're going to look at that fun bridge in the middle as well. Look out for your picking hand there, and take it through, and we're going to cover the outro as well. Not covering the guitar solos in this. I'm just really focusing on what Dave Murray is playing on this song so far. So if this is your first time to the channel, great to see you. I hope you're doing well. If you're a Maiden fan, I know you're going to love this channel. We are almost pushing 50 Iron Maiden guitar lessons on this channel. Almost there. We'll be in another week, I promise. I've still got a lot more to come here that I'm already working on. Click on that subscribe button. That way you're going to be notified whenever I'm posting a new lesson. And if you like this lesson, subscriber or not, do me a big favour. Click on that like button. Well, enough of my shameless plugs. Let's get into the song and let me show you how to play Wrathchild. So don't go away.
Preview.
Right, let's have a look at the main riff that you saw played at the beginning of the lesson. I'll just play the intro through and then I'll break it down. Okay, what we're doing there, we're starting off with a D5 to a E5 with a slide. Then we're going to play two chugs on the low E. Then we've got a E power chord, and then I do a down up on the E power chord. So we put it all together, and then we repeat. That's that sequence there. Now, you don't have to play it exactly what I've done with the movement, but predominantly when you see Iron Maiden, a lot of their riff work is being played by alternating picking. But there's nothing that says that you can't do it as just downstrokes. But I find the easiest way, it's not so easy when you're doing it slow, but when you're playing it at speed, it's a lot easier to do that alternating picking action as you're playing it. Okay, next up we've got that riff that is played at the end of that sequence. So we're going to play 3 of them, and then we've got this. And all I'm playing there is on the A string, and this is all on the A string. It is 10 twice, down to 9, back to 10, to 12, 10, 9, and then down to 5, and then we... So that was the introduction. So now we're going to look at the verse section. So I'm going to play through a whole cycle of the verse, and then we'll break it down section by section. Okay, let's look at it section by section. Of course, the opening part, or the main part of the verse, is the same as the intro. So we're just going to play that whole... Got to play that twice. Then at the end of the second one, we have got that move to the power chord. So we've got this... It goes to a C5. B5, then we go back and repeat. The riff, C5, B5, then we go back and we play that riff twice. Then we go down to a C5 again, to a B5, G5, to an F sharp 5, to C5, to a B5, and then we repeat the normal part that we did at the intro. And then we start all over again. And that is the full section of how to play the main verse. So what I'll do now, I'll just play through the chorus section. Right, let's break that down bit by bit. So we start off with the slide from the D5 to the E5 as normal. The two chugs on the low E, and then an E5. And then we've got this riff, which is just a 7-5 on the A string, to 7 on the low E, back to the 5 on the A, and then 7 again on the low E, to the 5. Then we go back and slide. Then we move to the D string. We're going to do a 5, 6, 7. 5 on the A. 7 on the low E. Back to the 5 on the A. Then we do another slide in. And then we repeat the first riff. Then we've got this section. What I'm doing there, I'm starting off on a C5 and I'm going to play that 5 times. Then I'm going to go 3 on the low E, back to a C5, C5 again, and then 3 on the low E, and then 2 C5s. Move up and I'm going to repeat the same phrase, but this time across the D, the D5 going to the 5 on the low E. And the final riff is very similar to the first one. I'm just doing a 7-5 on the A, to 7 on the low E, back to the 5 on the A, 7 on the low E, back to a 5 on the A, and then I'm doing a 7, 6, to the 5. Now at this point we are into Dave Murray's solo. Behind that, what the rest of the band are playing is the same riff intro. They're going to be playing this sequence 4 times, so you get you've got to play that 4 times. Now coming out of the 4th time, we go back and we play this, what we've just covered. And now we are into the bridge section. So let me just play through the bridge and then I'll break it down for you. Well, that's a fun one. So let's just break it down stage by stage. So we're going to start off on the 7th fret on the low E string, and we're going to play 2 7s. Then we got a 7-5, back to the 7-5. What I'm trying to do is break this up rhythmically. So we get this 2 7s, and then it's 7 on the low E to 5 on the A, back to the 7. And then we've got another 7-5 crossing over back to the E string, so it's 7, 5, 7, and then we're doing a 6, 5, 3, 4. play that slowly for you. We're going to play that 4 times. Then we're going to move across and we're going to play this figure, which starts on the 4th fret on the A string, and we're going to play 2 4s, and then it's 4, 2 on the D, back to the 4, and then a 4, 2 D, 4, 3, 2, O, and then 2 on the low E string. So we get and we're going to move up 1 fret and we're going to play across the 5 on the A string. So we're doing 5, 2 5s, and then I'm going to do a 5 on the A, 3 on the D, back to the 5 on the A, and then I do a 5 again on the A, to the 3 on the D, back to the 5, and then we're going to run down to 4, 3, and then to the 1, and then finishing on the 3 on the low E string. So it's, we play that twice. And that takes us to the end of the bridge section. So next up we've got another verse, which we've already covered. Then we go into a chorus, which again we've covered in the past. It played exactly the same. And then we go into the outro section of the song. Now the outro section finishes with a riff that is the same as a riff we played before coming out of the chorus section, but it's played twice and then it's played an octave higher. So it goes like this. Okay, you've seen this before. I am playing the 7 5 on the A, to 7 on the E, back to the 5 on the A, to the 7 on the E, to the 5, and then a 5 on the A, and then a 7 6 5 to the 3. We get repeat. Then we're moving up and we're going to play it on the 14th fret on the D string. We're going to go 14 12, 14 on the A, back to the 12 on the D, to the 14 on the A, to the 12 on the D, and then it's 14A, 13, 12, 10, and then we've got this little an octave where you're holding down 10 on the D string and 12 on the G string and muting the D string in between. So you get Well, I hoped you enjoyed working through that lesson. I said it's not too complicated. I kind of put everything together as much as possible to keep the flow going on this one. In sections, chorus, verse, chorus, bridge. They're easy to work through. So I hope you've enjoyed this format. If you have, don't forget, click on that like button. Helps me promote the channel, which is I'm constantly trying to do with your support. If you haven't visited the premium channel and you're looking for a little bit extra, do click on the link below for the premium channel. There's a lot more lessons involved there that I haven't covered on Iron Maiden, some guitar solos that I haven't put on for some of the lessons that are on the YouTube channel. So, well worth checking out. It's only $6.99 a month and you get access to everything that I put onto my premium channel. So do me a huge favour, do please check it out, see what you think, and if you'd like to support me and get access to that information, please enroll. Well, I'm going to let you go so you can get into this song and enjoy working through it. So until the next time, this is Jeff Sinker wishing you well, and I'll speak to you again real soon. Until then, goodbye.